Just too much to take. I can't stop, I ain't got no brakes. Girl, you gotta take me for a little ride up and down.
Hi everyone, welcome to Fight Net Radio, the week of delirious boxing. You haven't heard it because you haven't heard the final mixdowns. I'm playing music that's directly related to the word delirious kind of thing, Andrew.
Very nice. I like your music choices most of the time. What kind of music do you listen to,
Andrew? Are you?
Everything. I'm all over the board. It matters the day, the attitude. Yeah. Motown, blues, hip hop, R&B, classic rock, only classic rock. Yeah, I'm all over the board.
Just wondering.
The only one I cannot stand, and it's not even I cannot stand, I just never got into it, Lee, was the reggae? Jamaican. I can't do it.
Reggae.
I don't know why. Reggae, there you go. I said Jamaican. Oh, it's so stupid.
I don't even know what that's about. Jamaican music. I don't like Jamaicans.
There you go. I don't like that Mexican either.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Fight Net Radio. We're here with your Canelo Chavez preview. We know you're excited. We're excited. And we're excited for all sorts of different reasons. Andrew, why are you excited about this fight?
Why am I excited? These two have hated each other for a long time. This is a rivalry over there in Mexico that this is light skin versus dark skin. This is cartels versus good boys. This is everything we want, Lee. I don't know if the fight is going to live up to what we want, but going into this thing, it's huge. This is there's not too many times where two Mexicans get in the ring and they don't give us the fight of the year, or at least a candidate for fight of the year. Two examples of the last few was at least Mexican Americans was Rios Alvarado. Their first fight turned into be a classic. You had the Marquez versus who's the young man that lost his eye? Oh man, I can't believe on Showtime, Lee. Rafael Marquez.
I was going to say Vasquez, but I'm like, really?
Whew. I'm glad that came to me.
I was going to say Vasquez.
That classic fight.
It would have been the one I threw out there, but I always hate sounding wrong.
I know. I was like, please come to me. And then you had Barrera versus Morales. Classic fight. I mean, they live up to the potential that we give it. So this one, I'm hoping does. My main flaw now the main reason why I do not have this fight living up to expectations is because of the weight. I think 164 and a half is just going to be too far.
I'm going to make my early prediction. How does this fight not look like Manny Pacquiao versus Oscar De La Hoya?
I know. Listen, they've been very quiet the last few days on Chavez's weight. He showed up to Vegas. He showed up to Vegas over 169 pounds. He had 10 days to lose the remaining.
They're going to have the fight. Like, there's no way the fight's not happening.
6.5. I can't guarantee that because of De La Hoya's position with Canelo right now and who he is in the sport. I don't know if I think they have to, Lee. Listen, I think financially HBO is going to have to do something to get this fight to move forward if Chavez does come in overweight. And look, I've already been getting phone calls from my guys on wanting to know where the money should go if Chavez. Oh, yeah. Yes. It started yesterday with the Klitschko Joshua. It's like.
Is there even a debate?
Listen, a lot of people like underdog bets. And it's not a fact is if they call you and say, tell me he's going to win. They want to know if he has a chance of winning because these type of people will bet a little bit amount of money. Like say yesterday, Klitschko was plus 230, or we'll even take it to this fight. Chavez is plus 600 right now. Lee, that's an excellent bet. If you're a gambler, if you're out there gambling on whatever you gamble on,
the
odds are probably much worse.
Minus 650.
Those are like the best odds in the house, though. You see what I'm saying? When you're talking gambling, a 7-1 bet is better odds you're going to get there than anywhere else. And there's some people out there that just like
Here's
to know
the thing about
if there's
Caesars
a shot.
and Westgate about the way they're booking
I'm
this
not
fight.
giving them one.
They're only going to give you 5-1, 475 or 450 or 4, depending on how it goes game day. Plus 475 to take Chavez, but it's minus 600 to 650 if you take Canelo. I mean, that's crazy to me. I mean, it's really literally crazy. It opened at Chavez being a 7-1 underdog and Alvarez being minus 1667. Like, they literally opened him up at unbelievable odds. Unbelievable odds.
Right.
De La Hoya controls the ring. He controls the floor. He controls the referees. He controlled the pick of the judges. Everything is in the favor of Saul Canelo Alvarez. Everything. Okay? The fight sold out in record time. Vegas, you can't get a room at a crap motel for less than $200 a night. It is an off-the-wall, off-the-chain weekend in Vegas, and it all centers around arguably the biggest Mexican fight on a Cinco de Mayo weekend with a guy named not Floyd Mayweather. I mean, I don't know how Floyd Mayweather made himself into the Mexican weekend national anthem fighter. I don't know how that worked. I don't know how he did it. We all allowed it. It happened.
There was no Mexicans, Lee. Juan Manuel Marquez was the best Mexican fighter at the time, and the fans really never connected to Marquez. For whatever reason, he turned out to be the better of the three in Barrera, Morales, and Marquez. They all came out in the featherweights at the same time. For some reason, the Mexicans never truly connected with Marquez, even after knocking Pacquiao out the fourth fight. When did Marquez have this signature moment fight where 100,000 of his fans came out to support him after that? He really doesn't. This is what allowed Mayweather to take that moment, to get that date. Mayweather was playing in heavy to the Mexican crowd. Remember when he fought De La Hoya, he came out with the Mexican wardrobe on. No, if Canelo was 26 when Mayweather started his run with De La Hoya, he never owns that date. I'm sorry, he doesn't. But we didn't have a Canelo. We didn't have a Barrera or a Morales. So that's what made it easy for Mayweather to take that. And this is
another significant thing in boxing history. Like, this is the first non-Mayweather Cinco de Mayo weekend in forever.
In a long time, yeah.
Literally forever. I mean, it's amazing how many years we've had Mayweather going off on Cinco. He owned the weekend, right? And now Oscar's got it. He's got it wrapped up. He booked it in advance. He froze out Mayweather from his 50-0 fight. It's remarkable. It's a remarkable weekend. Oscar has gone so far as to make an ESPN fight card on Friday with tickets that are like $20. I didn't even screw around with credentials. I'll take a $20 seat that's ringside. That's a no-brainer. Okay, that's... You and I both know $20 in Vegas is about 30 seconds of happiness. So I was smart enough to pick myself a ringside seat because, let's be honest, media seats are not always that great. So I'm jacked up about the weekend. I booked, as many of you Fight Net Radio fans know, I booked my hotel, 4 months ago when they discussed the fight? And literally for 4 straight months, if you follow the show, I have been trying to talk Andrew into going to the fight for 4 straight months. And I can safely and officially tell you, I have failed at talking Andrew into coming to Vegas for the fight. Why? Andrew has a house. That's what he got. I know exactly what his woman said to him. You have a house and you have kids. That was the discussion. And Andrew put his...
Yes, sir. We got a lot going on, Lee.
And Andrew left the room. I don't even know if you asked.
Yep.
I don't even know if you got the gonads to ask. You did ask.
No, definitely. Definitely was trying... definitely was trying to work it. Kind of just over a period of time of talking about it, then it just goes away, Lee. And really never gave me a no.
And a quick lesson.
Kind of
Hold
just
on, a
we'll
quick lesson
see.
to the rest of you out there who don't have women. You do whatever terminology you want to use. We've made our choices with our women, and when the vagina speaks, the vagina rules the roost.
It's sort of like when she asks you to fix something, you go, yeah, later. It was kind of the same thing she did to me.
I took 4 months of wearing mine down to the point where she finally goes, okay, fine, I'll go with you. I wanted her to go. Like, she knew that I'd be tied up. I'm actually competing that Saturday at a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament. That weekend is insane. There's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tournament that Saturday. I'm all jacked up. And I'll add one more. The Boxing Hall of Fame Expo on Saturday, right? That apparently everybody involved in boxing is a part of. And so I just threw my name in there and said, hey, I'd like to come and check it out and maybe record. And Bernie's involved and Mark's involved. And they literally said, we'll hook you up, Lee. No problem.
Like Lee, let me say this fight is so big, and I don't know if this is hype. I don't know if De La Hoya is doing this to make it seem bigger than what it actually is. But I don't remember this in a long time, including Pacquiao Mayweather. They've added closed circuit venues in Las Vegas because they sold out.
You can live stream the fight.
Yeah. They sold out the tickets so fast, or they were doing so good in ticket sales that they knew they had to open up more closed circuit venues on the Strip. That is so huge for Canelo, really, because in my eyes it's Canelo who this is favorite scene on this promotion. This is his promotion. This is his fight. This is why he can dictate all the negotiating with Triple G. Triple G couldn't do this in Las Vegas. There's not a name besides Canelo probably that he could attach himself to, and that's including Andre Ward and Kovalev. Now that we've seen them two had a sort of a bust in Las Vegas, there's no one that Triple G could go up against that would warrant this type of response from the fans and from Las Vegas. So anyone that wants to say Triple G needs to, or Canelo needs to back down to Triple G and come to a 50-50 resolution, you're absolutely wrong. He doesn't have to at all. This type of response speaks why when he sells 50,000 seats in Dallas, that speaks why. I know Triple G does good on ticket sales in New York, but he hasn't brought in 50,000 to a stadium. So we will. We'll see. I think Canelo gets past this fight, and I don't know if the Triple G fight gets made still, like, because it just seems like there's a little bit.
What's happening?
Lee, the 15 million that they're offering him is enough. That really is. He doesn't make anything for the sport. He only did 160,000 buys with Jacobs. I'm telling you right now, this fight this weekend is breaking 1.5 million. It's gonna do it. He's 15 million is about all Oscar needs to put up for Triple G. If he doesn't want it, you blame him. Period. The record should show that Canelo was the driver. He offered a substantial amount of money to Triple G, more than the kid has ever made, probably the most he's ever going to make if he doesn't beat Canelo, and he's saying no to it.
All right, let's talk about this. Canelo Chavez. First and foremost, it's a fight happening. No matter what.
Like I said, I think HBO and Las Vegas, because it's so big, and if the rumors are true about the ticket sales of the closed circuit venue, they have to find a way to get Canelo in the ring. Even if it's making Chavez, the thing is you can't gain 10 pounds. If you miss weight and they still work out a contract, most of the time in that contract it says, okay, you missed weight, you cannot gain more than 10 pounds tomorrow. I think they drop it to 8 or 7 and charge Chavez again if he misses that weight. And I think Chavez will have to take the fight because there will probably be people threatening to sue him if he doesn't. So yes, I think this fight gets made, and I'll tell you that what I was telling my people yesterday,